Hey guys, so as many of you know, I like to buy used molds for fishing, and this is a Midwest Finesse mold by Do It. This is a weedless version, but anyhow, a little bit off the subject because the other night I was looking at a mold that was kind of an interesting mold to me. It was called a nail weight, worm nose mold by Do It, and the guy wanted about 40 bucks for it. So I got researching it. I told him let me research it and see if I'm interested. Because what you do basically is you put a little weight on these worms. These are like a little Senko. You basically hook them, wacky rig, put a little weight here, and it takes your worm and stands it up. And then you can drag the bottom with that weight. And I got thinking, well, let me do a little research, and I've come across that video, Matt Luna Fishing, and he had this very mold, and he was using some little nails, which I might do, but I'm in the shop right now and this is what I got. I got a little hook keeper, which he also used, but I'm just throwing this hook keeper. Let's just pick a spot right here. I've got it magnetized on there. Once again, this is a modified weedless mold. So they've actually ground this down, put a magnet strip on here so you can use extra wide gap hooks. But let's just throw that on there, see what that looks like. We'll just throw a little lead in that port, see what she comes up looking like. Ooh, yeah, I like that. And guess what? I don't think I need to buy that mold, because this one here looks to me like it's gonna do the trick. So I'm gonna take my gate pliers, trim that. We have us a little nail mold. So let me clean this up, put a little powder paint on one of them, see what we see. So I'm going to color this one with some June Bug from ProTech. Shouldn't take much. Helps to plug in the machine. Just give it a little sanding job there. Okay, boys, I think that's going to do the trick. So we'll let that cool off, and I'll show you what it looks like. Good stuff. Okay, so that's probably where I'd wacky rig it if I did. But anyways, let's take this here, bad boy, and we'll just shove it in there. I'm going to give it a little push, kind of fluff it up, then I'm going to smash it to where it holds. And well, looky there. So now, if I wacky rig it, it should, when it goes in the water, do one of those. And that should just be fun for the whole family. Let me grab a hook real quick. This isn't necessarily the hook I would use, but for a visual it'll be fine. You'll probably want your hook to be pointing up. I'm going to probably use a rubber band there. But for today, we'll just do this. Come through. And there you have it. I like it. So, I think I'll hold off on getting that nail mold, since we can kind of make these homemade in many different sizes, from a 1/4 ounce to a 1/16 ounce, and everything in between. So I've got 2 more worms, and I'm gonna rig up 2 more in different weights and take them out on the boat and see what we do. I've never caught a fish before on a Senko, believe it or not. I'm in trout country where I'm at in Wyoming. So I just got this mold the other day, and we'll go see if we can't catch a bass. Okay guys, so it's been a few days since we made this other clip, but we are finally officially getting to the lake. I'm gonna take this out first thing, and we're gonna see if we can catch a couple fish on it. So let's see what happens. Okay guys, so just got on the lake. We're gonna try that worm setup that we did on the last segment. See how it works. I just threw a normal worm hook on there, so I'm sure it'll work. Okay guys, second cast, hooked into one, and I've never caught a fish on this particular type setup, so this is pretty exciting for me. It seems to be a good one. In fact, I better adjust the jag. Oh yeah, nice bass. I'll grab the net. That's just what I wanted. Come on, bud. Wow. Great way to start the day. Second cast on that Ned rig. And I think that Ned rig's long gone. So I lost my worm, but that's okay. Got a couple more. There you go. Second cast. Can you say I'm happy? Yes, sir. Got him on our little Ned. Can't top that. Okay guys, so I feel kind of like a goofball. I can't find those other 2 worms. So we're just gonna have to call that the video on that. But you can't argue with the success. Second cast, bam-o. Anyhow, thanks for joining me on this video. As you can see, that nail weight homemade works. So, loving it. We'll catch you on the next one. Tight lines.